picks. All right, last one before we break. LiveOddsSportsBookReview.com. Kansas State on the road to take on Oklahoma. The Sooners are 10.5, 60 the total. One of the worst moments of Bill Snyder's coaching career last year. Kansas State was beat up. Oklahoma came to town 55-0. They buried them. It was 42-0, 22 seconds into the second half. But now Snyder's got a healthy team.
Yeah, he sure does. And I mean, Stoops did what he could do to avoid the score getting too ugly last year. You remember, he came up as an assistant under Snyder. But, you know, when you're 42-0, 22 seconds into the second half, it's a pretty ugly day. It's one of the worst, as you mentioned, of Snyder's career. And they weren't beat up. They were crippled last year. Whatever you talk about Kansas State in November last season, that team beyond injury riddled. Every key body they had on both sides of the football was pretty much gone. So, now Snyder's fully healthy. And when he has the players and the personnel, man, he's giving Stoops fits. I mean, real fits the last two trips to Norma. Let's see. 2014, Kansas State's a touchdown underdog. Yeah, they win that game straight up. 2012, they're plus 15.5. Yeah, Kansas State wins that game straight up too. So this 10.5 here doesn't concern me too much for the Wildcats side, especially when we start talking about that Oklahoma Sooners defense that hasn't been very good so far this season.
Well, we touched on this before the season starts. Give the ball to P. Ryan and Mixon. Oklahoma's been great the last 2 years when they give the ball to Samaje P. Ryan. Last week against Texas, 35 carries for 215 yards. But look at this now. Oklahoma has bulletin board material after what a K-State player said about P. Ryan and Mixon.
Yeah, you know, I mean, they're kids. They say stupid things sometimes to the media. Defensive end Reggie Walker making a bulletin board mistake, asking about P. Ryan and Mixon. Quote, "They are easy to tackle. If you do your job, they'll go down." And that was all over all the Oklahoma Twitter feeds, including Baker Mayfield. One thing I don't want to do against a running back duo like that, especially with, I mean, Kansas State's got a good defense. They don't have a great defense. They're a little bit undersized against Oklahoma. And the last thing you want to do is piss those guys off. That is what the Wildcats apparently have just done.
Hey guys, for the full video, go to sbrpicks.com.
So we're giving you picks every day, and you're probably making your own as well. Be sure to participate in SBR's weekly Twitter Bankroll Challenge. Just post your picks on Twitter with @SBRSportsPicks and the hashtag BetSBR before 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every day, Monday through Friday. We'll be betting your picks, and if the bankroll is positive at the end of the week, you could win the profits. Picks must be of events taking place that day and available in at least one of the major sportsbooks shown in our Best Sportsbooks page.